Hey everyone, this is Eric from PULV Videos. Now in this very special series, I'll be looking at some of the games that I played at Pax Unplugged 2017. Now recently I was at Pax Unplugged 2017 to take a look at what it's like. I've been to other PAX events and I always notice that there's a board gaming area there, but this time this is an entire convention dedicated to mostly board games. There were some video games there as well, but mostly board games. So I had a chance to go there, take a look at what it's like, and also play some games. So in this very special series, I'll be talking about some of the games that I've played at PAX Unplugged and general first impressions of the games. So this is not a full review per se, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what the games are like as I played them and give you my impressions as well. So let's take a look at the games that I've played. Now I just want to take a moment here to thank my sponsors. Alright, Funagain Games. Push Your Luck Video is an affiliate of Funagain Games. So if you go to funagaingames.com and when you check out after you buy any games there, if you put my code PULV, that's Papa, Umbrella, Lima, Virgo. All right, in the affiliate code section, a little bit of kickback comes back to me as well. So thank you very much if you do that. And also, I'd like to thank Tasty Minstrel Games for sponsorship. Tasty Minstrel now has a podcast and is run by my very good friend Lance, the Undead Viking. So if you want to take a listen to what Tasty Minstrel has to say about the board game industry, about the games they're releasing, do check out their podcast as well. This is a first impressions look at Pie Town. Now, Pie Town is by designer Daniel Fremgen. Alright, publisher Renegade Game Studios. Takes about 2 to 4 players to play. Takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. Now, in the game Pie Town, players are baking pies. Alright, they're trying to bake the best pie, get points from the pies, as well as trying to guess your opponent's secret recipe. So everybody has a secret recipe, and if you're too obvious about it, and if your opponents manage to guess what your secret recipe is, then they will score points. Now if you do not manage to guess your opponent's recipes, you will also score negative points as well. So during the game, as much as you're trying to bake your own pies, you're also trying to guess what your opponents are, because your opponent's secret recipes are, because then you score points. Now each player has its own tableau, and what they have is that they are moving these dice, this very nice looking dice, a bit like Seasons dice, and they're all like engraved, so they're not printed on, and so the numbers on it represents the power of your workers. Alright, they're your workers, so you can upgrade them. You can also get more dice as well. Now your player tableau gives you certain actions, for example baking pie, getting resources, upgrading so you can store more ingredients in your shop, as well as bake more pies as well in the game. There's also 2 other boards. One board is where you are placing pies that you have baked, so that when you do the sell action, you will get money. Everybody who has baked a pie will get money and score points as well. There's also a middle part where you're getting ingredients. So when you're placing your dice on one of the dice slots, you get to choose ingredients based on your pips or the number of dice on the dice from 2 regions, so you can get ingredients from there. So I think it is, my first impressions of the game is that it is a lightweight to medium weight style game. It's not too difficult to get into. The artwork is nice to look at as well, and you're just getting ingredients and then deciding what kind of pie to bake. And when you bake pie, you need to show everybody the ingredients that you use. So usually you bake at least 2, right, so that people will not be able to guess what your secret ingredient is, especially if you're making a pie that contains of your secret ingredients. And why do you want to bake pie with your secret ingredients? Because that's why you score the most points. But you need to be subtle about it, or else when people are able to guess it at the end of the game, then they'll score points as well. So all in all, I would say this is try before you buy. I didn't play a full game. This was more a demo. So my first impressions is just that I would definitely want to try it more and see whether it is something that I will take to it or not. So that's my first impressions of Pie Town. Thank you so much for watching.